This is not hyperbole. These are the facts that when you really study the U.S. media coverage of Israel and when you study the U.S. policies around the Middle East, they do not represent American interests or American values. They seem to represent what a certain faction with very close ties to Israel wants U.S. policies to be. And this kind of manipulation of the American media is very disturbing. In some ways, it's not surprising to me. I have done my own studies and found how extremely Israeli-centric the coverage is that we're getting, but the specifics that this has revealed are extremely important and very troubling. The groups that are pushing the U.S. to invade Iran or to certainly attack Iran, either financially or physically, are the same groups that pushed the U.S. to invade Iraq. They're the mainstream Jewish organizations in this country. I'm saying it because there was a full-page advertisement in the New York Times portraying Ahmadinejad, the head of Iran, as extremely dangerous, as really in the ad he looks almost diabolical. And the ad was run by all the mainstream Jewish organizations in the United States, or at least a very large segment of them. This is who is pushing the American public to believe incorrectly that Iran is a threat to the United States, that Iran is a nuclear threat. This is not the case. They're very interested in the coverage of Iran. I think they're very complicit in the coverage of Muslims and Arabs that make them seem dangerous, that make them seem alien to Americans. Their agenda is to make Americans fear and hate Arabs and Muslims, and also, I fear, to make Muslims and Arabs fear and hate Americans.